Hey guys, it's Nadine and I wanted to share with you all a little haul that I did at Michael's, and so this is actually going to be my very first haul for September. So let me show you some cute things that I got. First things first, Michael's now has a bunch of their Halloween stuff out, so their Halloween displays, and I saw amongst their other Halloween stamps I saw this one, and I really like it. I don't know why I like it. I think it's because of these words. I have a thing about words. I really like this old distressed looking words, and it'll be a great background for my sheet art, which I mentioned in other videos. And if anybody's interested in the sheet art, I will put the link for Christy Tomlinson's sheet art class in the description box below. So yeah, and I think this would be really cute for that, along with the splatters. And I'm sure like for Halloween this should be blood and whatnot, but I don't think I have to consider that consider it to be used for that with my sheet art. So really like this, and I think this was like $3.99. Then I also bought they have these really cool stamping blocks, acrylic stamping blocks. Now I have quite a bit of stamping blocks. Some of them I have that are really heavy, like my Stampin' Up! Ones are kind of heavy and whatnot. But this is actually seems like a really good size. So let me show you guys something. I had bought the Tim Holtz stamping block, and you guys can see it right here, okay? And it is thin, which is, I was like, oh, you know, that's really great. It actually comes in a set, and at the time that I bought it, it had just come out, so it was kind of expensive. And I like it because it has the grids and whatnot. But this freaking thing makes me so annoyed because it started to crack as I was putting pressure to stamp, and it wasn't even hard pressure. It wasn't even like a lot of pressure, but it started to crack along the edges. So I got a little bit upset about that because I was like, oh my gosh, kind of cheaply made, no? So when I saw these, I'm like, you know what, this is actually a really good size. I think this is like 3.5 by 5, and the thickness is a little bit better, unlike the Tim Holtz thickness, which is really, see that it's like really thin, which is probably why it actually cracked as I put pressure on it to stamp. But this one doesn't seem like it will crack because it actually seems like it has pretty good thickness, and it's still lightweight, and it still feels comfortable in my hand because my hands are pretty small, so I don't really need anything big. I wish though, I wish they had a smaller one. I didn't see it at Michael's, but yeah, this was also $3.99, so like that. And if that's actually a good one, I am actually going to go back and get more, and I probably will keep a couple, give a couple away and whatnot. So yeah, the next thing I bought is, hold on, I'm getting something, is this thing by Epiphany. And what it does is, this is the round 25, and I actually have another one of these. I have a smaller one, and this is the round 14, and this is, like, again, I said it's made by Epiphany Crafts, and you can make your own buttons or little, whatchamacallit, so doodads with this. I don't really know what the name is, but what you do is you simply put your piece of paper in here. Let me show you. I will do this tutorial on this. But you put your paper, you slide your paper under here. Let me get a piece of paper. So here's a piece of paper. So you would slide it under here like this. You would put your little plastic piece in here. Put this on it. Close that up. And then push down, and what it does is it not only punches it out, but it would also attach the little plastic thing to it, so that it would look like a really cute, it kind of resembles to me a flare without the metal backing. So yeah, so this is a smaller one, and let me just show you really quickly what size that would be. Oh, it's stuck. Here it is. So this is what the size 14 looks like. The 25 is much bigger than that, and I actually have some really cool plans for this one. So this is what I bought, and I think this thing was I don't know. I didn't keep the receipt for this thing. Oh, no. This was $19.99. But I had a 40% off coupon, so I think I got it for like $11.99. And here are the acrylic covers or the acrylic bubble caps to go over them. Now, another fun thing you can do is you can also, once you make your cap, you can also put them in here. And I showed you guys what I did with this before in my project life, but I have, like I said, I have another idea that I want to use with this for my project life, and I will do a subsequent video on more of my tips and tidbits with this little doodad that I bought. Okay, these little things were like $3.99 as well. So that's what I got. The next thing I bought was more of this what is this, Tombow Mono multi glue. And you know, this is just one of the necessities. I had one, and then my daughter, she's starting to craft and whatnot. She just takes all my crap all the time. So I have to go replenish my stash of glue. Then the last thing I got was, this is by Smashbook. Okay, this is by Ken Company, but this is for your Smashbook. And I do have Smashbooks, although I haven't been using it because I've been full on into my project life. But I actually have an idea that I want to do for this, that I want to use for this. So what would happen, let me grab one of my Smashbooks so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is a Smashbook that I purchased, and one that I have yet to use. So with this thing, I'm going to open a package and show you guys. What it allows you to do is it allows you to actually add pages to your scrapbook. For instance, let me get a page of something or another. Well, let me just use this one over here. Okay, so what you would do is, this thing is, you open it up and it has adhesive in here. Does it have adhesive? Yeah, it has adhesive backing that you would peel off, okay? And then you would stick your paper, or whatever your ephemera was, you would stick it in here like this. Oh my god. Okay. You would stick it in here like this, and then you would, you know, it would attach itself. And then what you would do is, somewhere in your book, wherever you wanted to, these little tabs would simply hook into your project life like such, so that it allows you, again, to add pages to, not project life, hello. It allows you to add different things into your Smashbook. Now this page is kind of big, so you know, it wouldn't be this size that I would be putting in here. But this is what it's supposed to do. So you could actually, you know, turn it, and you know, you see what I mean? Like it allows you to add additional pages. Okay, however, that's not really what I bought it for. I actually bought it to add to my home organizational calendar. And I will show you guys that. And I just thought I was freaking ingenious for thinking about utilizing that. But anyhow, yeah, so I bought that, and these were like $3.99 again for that. But I also have another idea. I don't know, I have all these stinking ideas always going through my head about how to utilize stuff and how to whatnots. So, and I will show you guys, I will share with you guys some home tips, which I should probably make like other, I don't know, like folders or whatever, some for crafts, some for home stuff, some for my health and fitness, whatever. But yeah, so I have other plans for this that I will share with you guys as well, so that hopefully you all can utilize the same things too in your personal lives as well. So yeah, that was my really quick haul and small haul from Michaels. Go check out their Halloween stuff, people. It's really cute. And then stay tuned. Like I said, I will be back to show you my idea that I have to utilize this Epiphany Crafts button maker. Alright, so I appreciate you guys watching. Take care. I'll talk to you later.